Hello and welcome to The Point. I'm Neil Stanley and this is episode 13, where we're going to introduce you to a conversation about early redemption of time deposits. Creating a redemption value for your accounts can create untapped potential for you. So we're going to today take this brief video to show you some slides that we will do more in-depth review with you and your team. So today we're going to cover the 5 whys, what it means to adopt a fresh approach, how competition for deposits will not remain static, and why time deposits will be resurrected as the product of choice. And this time it won't be the same. There are going to be new wrinkles in the offerings of time deposits, and we want to give you a firsthand view of what that's going to look like. There's a problem embedded in the classic CD, and this time around, that problem is going to be exposed with an opportunity for improvement. The solution will be to fortify your current standard early withdrawal penalties and then get ready to offer a daily redemption value in addition to the old-fashioned classic approach to CDs. So we're going to show you a point of sale presentation, and we'll expand on that when you set up an exploration meeting with us. So today, I want to point out that a very wise person introduced me in the past to the 5 whys. Why would we listen? Why would we care? Why would we change? Why would we do it now? And why would we do it this way? If you're wanting to engage somebody with a compelling new idea, it has to be something that is creating curiosity. It has to be something that they would actually find impactful. And to make a change, it's going to have enough benefits that make it worthwhile and very little that would cause them to hesitate. And why would there be urgency? Why would it be something that they would need to prepare for? And if they're going to make a change, why would they do it this way? So these 5 whys, I hope you think about through this introductory video and our time together when we meet. I have invited you with an email invitation that was sent out June 2nd. If you've already followed up on that, great. If not, we want to invite you to set up a meeting with me using the calendly.com/Neil-the-CorePoint website that allows you to set up a time that's convenient for you. So today, as we introduce a better approach to the redemption of deposits, I want to take the time to show you a few of the slides that we're going to present to you as we enhance this approach. You've seen a lot of these things before, like our mission and the 4 priorities and what we do in terms of processes, products, the sales platform, training, and the monthly performance assessments. You know all of this. So what we're going to do is introduce you to a change that we see happening and how new ideas get embedded into the industry. Please don't try to keep track of all these slides. I'm just saying to you today that these are here for you. And our thesis, our approach today is to introduce you to this meaningful shift we think is going to occur in long-term savings. And it's going to happen as we unlock the full potential of these long-term savings accounts. Well, we won't get into all the details, but I'm preparing now to share with you why competition for deposits will not remain a non-event. There are many things that are going to happen that are going to tee up competition for deposits. And what that's looked like in the past in terms of pricing and volumes, why time deposits are going to be a key part of this. We'll talk about the marginal cost of accounts and why the value of changing something that seems to be the small part of the portfolio in order to get growth will be the key go-to for the future. We'll get into all the mechanics in that process. We'll think about what traditional savings accounts have looked like in terms of the offers that have been made, and then we'll get to the heart of the problem. The issue, the opportunity is all related to the fact that your early withdrawal penalties were established in order to punish depositors. We even call them penalties. Instead of service charges or fees, we call them penalties. It's the only thing we do in our industry that we penalize someone for that I'm aware of. So these breakage fees are problematic in that they are the same from the day you open the account until the day before the account matures. That's problematic. The other problem is they're insensitive to the market rates of interest. If rates in the market are high, then the penalties need to be consequential. If the interest rates in the market are below the CD account, we know that there's not that much penalty needed. In fact, maybe we should be offering an incentive to withdraw the account early. The bottom line is these old-fashioned classic CD penalties do not appropriately address the damage this caused by early withdrawal. That means they're flawed. It looks like this graphically. We open up an account and every day the principal and interest grows in value to be worth the maturity value on the day of maturity. But the path to maturity is that the first day that they are open, we have to have a substantial penalty for early withdrawal, and we maintain that until the very maturity end. So that path is flawed and it doesn't work like other investments. We'll go through this in depth with you. We'll talk about all the different things that have happened in terms of activities in this regard, what others are doing, how it compares to other aspects. I'm flipping through these things just as an exercise to show you that we're going to cover these things in depth. And we're even going to point out that LendingTree is in the process of helping helping depositors understand that their financial institution may have an opportunity to be refinanced. And this is an opportunity for the depositors that will hurt financial institutions that have inadequate penalties. We'll talk about all of these things and why it's dangerous to have a big penalty unless you have some concessions in place. So we'll go through these. Essentially, you're going to be seeing that the enhanced withdrawal options deliver a look and feel of mutual funds to time deposits. That's right. We're going to have the classic CD have daily redemption values in the future, fitting right in with the personal financial management software, the PFMs that you're seeing. All of these things are all fitting together to enhance the value that depositors get when they bank with somebody who provides these services. So I want you to know that these things are time tested, they are patented. This is something that we've been working on now for a decade, and it's here for you as I go through these things very quickly. We will slow down when we meet and go through them fully with you so that you understand all of these issues that are involved and how you can see this path to redemption is going to be structured in such a way that it'll never be worse than your current standard certificate in terms of redemption value, but every day they'll be able to see what that account's worth. It just makes sense to the consumer, and this is what we want to bring to you so you're ahead of your competition in this regard. So I want to thank you for taking the time to look at this today. I want to encourage you to set up your meeting with me using this link, calendly.com/Neil-the-CorePoint. And I want to thank you for attending this episode of To The Point. Make it a great day.